GU sell from the 4-hour intra level was hit. We have got EU up, AU not so much, NU is up, USD CAD down, UJ down, so we've got strong US dollar currency move. That could push higher. I would say that it's not flows in play though, but there is a strong move on GU. 14 minutes out from S&P Global Services PMI data. Do I think there flows? I don't think there's flows, but I don't think it's not flows. I think it's probably a B grade trade with EU being the driver here. So I think I'll close half and leave half. I've closed half only because I feel like this is a single currency driven move, and EU can probably get to this level. So I feel like if we're seeing a bit of weak US dollar across the market, it's because of EU. Dixie down, but Dixie is now at this level, or coming into this level, so maybe I was a little hasty to close, but I'm a little bit unsure, so I'll stick with it. B grade trade, I've closed half. Quick update on the GU sell. We're now within 10 minutes of S&P Global Services PMI data, and we're in drawdown, so to follow my plan is to leave it and don't do nothing. Don't close half, don't close 90%. If we was in profit, I would close 90%. But I've already reduced my risk off the back of potential single currency driven moves here, and that looks like that's picking up. So follow my plan, do nothing, leave it. GBP S&P Global Services PMI data has come in above consensus, but it's still below the previous reading. So I do feel confident holding this, and I expect it to pull back to target. GU sell, I've just closed it a tad early. My take profit was 0.83. It missed because of spread. It come back, missed because of spread again, and I just quickly closed it for the sake of 2 pips. So I'm out. Forgot to do a video, but we had a trade trigger, GU sell, from a 4-hour intra. It looks to me like it's pound driven move, so I've classed that as a C grade trade and closed it. Ideally, in this kind of move with flows and current and the driver being pound, I'd ideally want a strong daily level. Now it does have the fact that it's outside ATR going for it, but to follow my plan, this is to close it, and ideally I want to take a sell from the daily level up here. If we look across the market, we have got stocks are down. They don't really seem to be driving, or they wasn't really driving so much at the time, but in that case we would see some US dollar weakness, US dollar strength, sorry, which we weren't seeing here. EU was up but nothing like GU was, so it tells me that it's a pound driven move. So in that case we want strong daily level only. So I closed out for exactly 0 and C grade trade. US 500 has hit the daily intra level. Let's have a little look. It doesn't quite feel like a flow move. We've had a strong move into the level. US 30 is near a level. If it was flows, I don't want to be in as per my plan, but it just looks like a strong sustained move. over the last 2 days. So I'm a little bit unsure here whether it's flows or not. If it's flows, then I don't want to be in, but I don't feel like it's a flow move. It feels like it's just a little bit of strength. So if it's no flows, then I'm going to keep the trade. But if I'm unsure, then I need to follow my plan and give it a B grade. We're not seeing translate across to US dollar strength, so it doesn't look like there's stocks flows being translated across there. I'm still a little bit undecided on what I think here. US 30 down. I just don't feel like this is a flow scenario. Target is back into here, so it's quite a short take profit. I am undecided on whether I think this is flows, only because if I look at the 15, we were chopping down and then we've just had a strong move in. Has there been any news? We've today not really anything to give much attention to. I'm gonna have to say I don't think there's flow, so it's an A grade and I'll keep it. Take profit has just hit on US 500 buy. Realised I've made a mistake on this US 500 buy. It's a daily level here, and I should be, and I usually have been, targeting the 4-hour price action. So I don't know why I've taken the 1 hour for 5 pips, 6 pips, when I should be taking the 4 hour for 45.